The Hamilton Depot was originally part of the Cincinnati, Hamilton, and Dayton Railroad, then later became a part of the Baltimore, Ohio. The original part of the station was the one-story section dating back to the mid-1800s. In the later 1800s, the three-story section was added on. During the station's history, it would see presidential campaign visits from Abraham Lincoln, Teddy Roosevelt, Franklin Roosevelt, Harry Truman.
I remember the wonderful reception you gave me when I was here 4 years ago. I remember the way you voted on Election Day. I like him too.
And Dwight Eisenhower. The station served as a stop for the Cincinnatian running between Detroit, Michigan and Cincinnati, Ohio. The Night Express also originated from Detroit, traveling further south into Kentucky. The last Baltimore, Ohio passenger train stopped at the station on April the 30th of 1971. Passenger service would return to the depot in 1980 with Amtrak's Cardinal service. The station was already in poor condition with ridership extremely low. 15 years later, in October of 2005, Amtrak would discontinue its Hamilton station stop. The citizens of Hamilton made their voices heard to save this historical landmark. Through petitions and governmental support, the City Council voted to save the depot. In 2021, CSX donated the structure to the City of Hamilton. Under one condition, the building must be moved from its current location off of CSX property. The depot will be relocated 1,000 feet north of its current location, just up the street at the corner of Martin Luther King Boulevard and Maple Ave. The relocation will consist of two parts, moving the three-story section of the building first, and then in January of 2023, the one-story section will be transferred to the new location. When driving through Hamilton, it's hard not to cross the railroad tracks. This once industrial city is nearly 25 miles north of Cincinnati, Ohio. Currently, the city is a major junction for both Norfolk Southern and CSX, with its 4 active railroad lines. CSX's main line, which cuts right through the heart of the city, serves both Norfolk Southern and CSX traffic. Hamilton, Ohio rail fans can see upwards from 30 to 40 trains daily. Preparation for the move took several weeks. Masons removed the bricks, which were saved to be replaced once the move was finished. The building was then lifted to be put on wooden crib boxes and steel beams. Later, hydraulic wheels were added, and then it was ready for the big day. On this chilly morning of Tuesday, December the 20th of 2022, we got set up to watch the 3-story building make its way 1,000 feet up the street to its new home. The Hamilton police closed MLK Boulevard so the building could be moved safely while rail fans and local residents witnessed history in the making. Once the depot reached the worksite, the movement would stop for a moment while workers prepped the wooden box cribs. These cribs would hold the building over the new foundation while mason work is done on the lower level of the building. In order to place the building perfectly on top of the new foundation, the workers had to create steel ramps to guide the building into position. With every inch forward, the crew made sure the building was level and used tape measures to be sure the building would be precisely placed over the new foundation. The future plans for this depot are not finalized, but I think it's safe to say the building is no longer in danger of a wrecking ball. The one-story part of the building will be moved sometime in January of 2023, weather permitting. Jonathan Higgins, Hamilton, Ohio, for TrainAficionado.com.